hope it's all right. I got faith up there from the Zoom.
So hey guys.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hey Dimbug.
What's up, Demetria?
Where are you hiking? Where are the cards? Oh, nice. Is that a difficult hike? I need to get like you. Yeah, I need to get like you, girl.
Are they under that one? Oh, here they go.
So we were gonna do Zoom with the YouTube live, but it was delayed, so
Really bad.
we stopped it. Next time, we probably should send out the Zoom link ahead of time so that you guys could be on there with us, and then everybody else on YouTube can just watch the conversation that we all have. But hey everyone. Hey Boobiz. Yeah, it was a big delay last time, so we had to restart it. How's everybody's night going?
Oh, you didn't put it in that group chat.
In what group chat?
No.
Oh no. Okay. So I guess I'll just ask a question. Oh, this is a good question. What traits or habits would you like to change about your partner, even though you probably can't? How will you feel if she or he can't or won't change these traits? It's a good question. I feel like everybody's partner has something that gets on their nerves sometimes.
Pretty much.
You can't relate, but I can. And you're not even in your mic.
Jeez.
Trait. I'm doing all the work. He's sitting here doing nothing, even though he set up everything.
Yeah,
But now that the time the cameras are on, he's sitting here
because I
dead
just,
as a doornail.
I did all this work and I didn't get any time to send anything out. Thank you very much.
Anywho,
That's why my post
so
was just before we went on.
So, what traits or habits? See, this is why I want to be on Zoom. What traits or habits would you like to change about your partner, even though you probably can't? Yeah, you got to think about it because it's not many, you know. I understand.
Let me see. How can I? What can I? I don't even know right now. Like I don't know how to word it.
None.
Like, cause I could say you're trying to change it. So in a way where you handle a conversation with me, like don't get me wrong. Obviously we both can get emotional during the intense conversation or anything like that, right? But you have a trait of like little things that may be said during the conversation or whatever the case may be. It may take your emotions like on a ride way before mine. And something that I feel like would be regular, like a regular conversation, to you is not, it won't be a regular conversation. So it's basically like sometimes you're not hearing me all the way. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the trait?
The trait would just be, I guess, I don't know if I say necessarily listen. It's not listening, but it's more, I guess, not being defensive. You can be defensive at times. You can get defensive before I do, because I think all of us get defensive. But you have you get defensive easy. That's the trait. And like I said, you're working on it.
Hey, Gorge. He's acting up, indeed.
Not really.
Because it's unnecessary to say, you get defensive before I do. It's just ask, what's the trait you want to change?
Okay, sorry for trying to put it on myself too. So that's the trait, to be straightforward, that you get defensive, if that's how you want to hear it.
Hey, Mama J.
What's up, Mommy?
All right. So was that it? Is that the only traits?
I didn't think we were supposed to be trying to get here.
It
says what traits, but I mean,
I just said, is that the only trait?
Yeah, I know. I'm not sitting here thinking like, you know me, I don't really sit there and like, you can't ask me, oh, so what's something that you just want to change out of this person on a good day? Like, it's hard for me to kind of like dig into my mind the negatives.
It's not many. That's why.
Anyway, like I said,
special name, Quan Boy.
It's kind of difficult for me to dig into negative thoughts about a person if we're not in that negative
Okay,
space.
babe. So is that the only trait?
For right now, yeah.
And second part?
How will you feel if he or she can't or won't change this? I would feel aggravated because at one point it wasn't being changed, but you know, like I said, you're working on it now, so, or you more conscious of it. So I'm good. Anyway.
No, he still has no special name. Okay, so the trait I would say I would change it, or I would like to change about Saquon would be I don't really know. I think it would be, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's not as easy as you think, huh?
Oh no, there's some. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, like it is easy to pick out the negatives in your partner when you guys aren't good, and when you guys are good,
Yeah.
it's tougher to just like because you're not thinking about them, which is so crazy. Okay, sidebar. It's very crazy because it's like when you guys are good, right? Everything is wonderful. You can't really think about the negative traits, but then all of a sudden, when you're in an argument, that's one thing.
Yeah, you got a whole list.
No, yeah, that's one thing. He'll make it seem like
you do the same thing. Don't even.
First of all, what am I gonna say?
Go ahead.
No, what am I gonna say?
I mean, if you piggybacking off of what you just
am I
was talking
gonna
about.
say? Psychic. What was I gonna say?
I'm not gonna cut you off.
No, because you don't know. You don't know.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna cut you off because he doesn't know.
Go ahead.
So he makes it seem like, now you defensive.
I'm not defensive.
Anywho, he makes it seem like all the like negative traits that he would say or like flaws or whatever, that happens all the time. But if it happened all the time during good times, you'd be able to think about it. That's all I'm saying. So that I would say would be the negative trait is like, you know how people say always or never and it's dramatized? It's like dramatization. That would be the negative trait.
Anyway, that's her negative trait of me. But like I said.
And how would I feel if you didn't change it? Listen, I live with the man. He's working on it.
I'm working on that, but she do the same thing. So
we both do the same thing as each other in everything. So
not everything.
Boom shakalaka. Yes, we do.
Not everything.
Oh, yes, we do. And I be pointing it out too. What does it say there?
We did this one. This over.
No. We should start putting the ones to the side that we did. We're gonna have to get some new questions, y'all, because starting to recycle.
All right. This is an interesting one.
All righty. What does it say, hun?
When do you feel most heard or listened to? And least heard or listened to?
That's a good one. I would say I feel definitely most heard and listened to when we're on good terms, of course. Like when we just like a lot of times like we'll just sit, like if we're at the breakfast table eating, we just sit, have good conversation, or like we go on walks with Kai. We always have good conversation there. And I feel like we really actually sit and kind of listen to each other and can just talk about really anything, good or bad. And I feel mostly heard then. The times that I feel not heard, of course, I feel like not everybody, most people would be within an argument, but also like if he's doing something. So he can be like on his computer, on his phone, or reading or something, just into whatever he's doing. And then if I'm having a conversation and he doesn't like put it down or something, then it's like he's not really listening. And I do the same thing sometimes. It's like I'm reading something or I was looking up something and then he wants to have a conversation. So it's like, I'm halfway listening.
Yeah.
But that's when I would say I feel the least heard. Same
for me. That's what I was about to say. I feel the most heard. Okay, no, I feel the most heard when I have your undivided attention. Mm-hmm. If you're not in your phone or in your computer, or whatever the case may be, or even if the TV on, sometimes it gets you. Mm-hmm. So if I know if I have your undivided attention, I know I'm being heard. I feel most heard then. Least is the least times that I feel heard is I feel like maybe if I'm bringing up an issue, whether it may be anything, before it is clarified as not an issue, maybe with you or whatever the case may be, I feel least heard thing because it could get fogged. Just the direction of what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Okay. What are you? I wanted to ask it as a second part. What are you afraid to tell your partner?
I love to see growth. Thanks,
Thank
Dolly.
you, thank you, thank you.
Honestly, nothing. Because I feel like we've told each other everything, good and bad. So, hey, G.
What up, G?
Yeah, I feel like we've told each other everything good and bad. So at this point, it's like there's nothing that I would be afraid to tell him. Now, there may be things that I just like know, like his reaction may be, or I may assume his reaction may not be positive. So I may not feel like telling him, but I'll tell him. But it's nothing that I'm afraid to tell him, I should say. Yeah, nothing. I don't think there's anything I'm afraid to tell you.
Yeah, same. Not really. If I know it's gonna kind of make a little riff, then I might be a little bit hesitant to say it just right, right in the moment, but it's still gonna come out. I'm still gonna say it because it's on my mind. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, I don't think there's anything that we're necessarily afraid to tell each other.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Nothing that we can think of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We could see.
What?
What are your main strategies for coping with tough financial times? And how will you decide who balances the checkbooks, prepare the taxes, and pay the bills, etc.?
It's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to get that money for the rent. So what was the first part of the question?
What are your main strategies for coping with tough financial times?
Strategies for coping with tough financial times. I would say our main strategy is saving. I guess like making sure we have a savings so that when there are tough financial times, we have a cushion. So like we have like an emergency fund and we just have money that we save as well. So like times like now, like with COVID and everybody losing their jobs, people being furloughed, and even people's pay changing or hours are shortened. It's stressful for a lot of people, and a lot of people do not have savings or sufficient savings. We don't even have. I would say we don't have sufficient savings. And when I say sufficient, I mean
like 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months of living, 6 months to a year of living expenses. At the minimum, you want 3 months of living expenses saved. But for us, our goal is really a year, but 6 months to kind of start. And so that is, I think, how our biggest way of trying to, I guess, what did it say, cope?
Yeah. And I mean, I guess if they said coping too, if we was in one, I mean, it's kind of hard to say we was really in a hard financial time all the way. I mean, we had one, we had a big one, but other than that, the way we would cope with that is just budget hard and try to make some more money.
And that's what I was gonna say too. Yeah, try to make more money. If we have to do Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, anything, like we're going to make sure. Like I've just never been the type of person just to let life happen to me.
Yeah, and usually our financial tough time is like we know something coming up down the line.
What do you mean?
And we trying to catch it before.
Oh,
we trying to catch it before that even happened.
Right. So if we know a big bill or something is going to hit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like
so
that.
we be trying to tackle that beforehand. So
yeah,
that is kind of different for us, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, the biggest thing I would say, guys, is make sure you have a savings, and please try to save at least 3 to 6 months of your living expenses.
Yes.
That include your rent, gas, utilities, phone bill, food. Yeah, just like your necessities. Yeah. And it may be a pretty penny because some people's monthly living expenses can be like $3,000 or $5,000. So you may have $15,000 just sitting there and be tempted to touch it, but don't.
Leave it.
God forbid, you don't know what can happen.
Yeah.
Mommy said he married a doctor and you married a talented king. Yes.
Thank you.
Great goals, kiddos. Thank you, all.
All right, so check this. The second question. How will you decide who balances the checkbooks, prepare the taxes, and pay the bills, etc.?
So I think it just kind of naturally happened for us. That I pay I'm the one who will set up like the bill payments and stuff. Like we both pay it, but like I'm the one who makes sure it gets done. And initially it was because when he was we both lived in Tucson. He lived in his own apartment. I lived in my own apartment. So he did it for himself. I did it for myself. And then I moved to Tempe for medical school. And my second year, he ended up moving down too. And I already had an apartment. So he ended up coming to stay at my apartment, which became our apartment. But I'm already paying the bills. I already had everything in my name. So it just kind of continued that way. And I'm a very, how would I say this?
She's more, what's the word? Proactive than I am.
Yes, I'm more proactive. And so I pay my bills in advance. I pay our bills in advance. He would do like bill pay.
Yeah.
Like he would do that. I don't like doing that. I like to just go in, know everything is paid, everything is done.
Or if I don't do bill pay, I would literally have the money just sitting in my account until it's time for it to be due. And she probably come to me the day after it's due and say, "You paid for this yet?" And I didn't pay for
man.
it.
Yeah. So and I don't like that. I'm like I pay 5 days in advance.
Much,
yeah. So I think it just naturally happened that way. So that was pay bills. What was the other thing?
Balance the checkbook and prepare taxes. We don't have a checkbook.
Well, like our budget,
you kind of do that.
Yeah, I would say I do the budget as well. Like we sit and do it together, but I use an app, so I like to keep it there so it's organized and I can see it. And then balance checkbook.
See, and me with stuff like that, I'm more simple with it. So if I had to, I would just save more than I need, or spend less than I need, and come the time, then I just take care of it. But when it comes to balancing things and all of that, she goes into like detail.
I need detail, and you should have detail because you should know where every dollar is going. So that you can know, like, if you're overspending in certain areas, and then if you have goals and you need to cut spending, you can easily kind of see which areas you can cut from.
Meanwhile, I'm rounding up on everything for cushion.
So. Yeah, which is good because it's like conservative the way he would do it, but I just need details. I need organization and I need proactivity. So so that's just how we did that. It just kind of came naturally.
Yeah, and taxes, I mean,
we just use TurboTax.
We just do that, and we've always done taxes actually separately until this probably upcoming year.
Since we're married now. Before there was no need to do it together, and also we are going to start building like our financial team. So we're going to get like a CPA, possibly a financial advisor, but just different people like that. So it may change moving forward, but right now that is how it goes in the St. Hilaire households. All right.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Might as well keep drawing myself.
He's funny. Anyhow, what does having money mean to you? Did we do this one already?
I don't think so. It sounds like something we might have done by ourselves. I don't think we did that on the live.
Oh. So you answer first?
Sure.
Okay. What does having money mean to you?
Having money means having freedom to me. People say money doesn't bring happiness. Whoever said that lied. It does. To a certain extent. If you was broke, you wouldn't be happy. And when I say broke, that's in this society. in this society, we need money. I don't think anybody would necessarily, not anybody, but I don't think I would be happy as a homeless person without any money, you know? So to me, it does bring happiness. It brings happiness when I'm able to travel and spend and sometimes spend more than others to see the luxuries and not have the average. That feels good too when I get to experience. So it does mean a little bit of happiness and freedom for me, and it just means an opportunity to experience, you know, just more things for myself and my family. So that's what having money means to me. It's not really it doesn't mean any more than that to me. It's not like money isn't something that I feel like I have to put myself in harm's way for, you know. So that's how I feel about money.
Okay, I kind of agree. Like, I understand what you're saying. I look at it a little different. Like, money to me is a tool. So I don't think that necessarily that money would bring me happiness, but it's the things that money allows me to do that brings happiness to me. Because like if I was, you know, fortunate to just have an inheritance and I was being taken care of, I think I could still be happy. Well, I guess it's still with money, but
yeah.
Sure. But yeah, so I guess it's still with money. But okay, let's say this. If I could travel the world for free and go to nice restaurants for free and give back like my time and stuff, which I can still do now. But it's not necessarily the money itself, but money allows you to do those things. So money does to me bring that freedom that you were talking about. And when you do have wealth, you are able to eat well. You're able to basically house and, house yourself and live a comfortable life to where you're not like stressed just because you don't know, where your next meal is going to come from or, how you get clothes on your back.
And that's why I say money brings happiness. Excuse me. Sorry for cutting you off.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Trait. Please. But yeah, so I would say like it's a tool that allows us to do the things that bring us joy. So like seeing our family, like being able to take them on a big trip or us all go on a big trip because we have the finances to do so, or being able to give to people in need and just make their lives a little bit better. Like those are things that bring me happiness. So money does mean freedom, because it's a tool that allows us to do all the things that we want to do. So I agree with what you're saying too. Yeah. G said, same here. Mommy said, you two are something else. I always say money doesn't bring you happiness, but it sure helps pay for the search. I meant doesn't bring you. Oh, I got you, Dolly doll. Second part, how much money is enough money?
How much money is enough money? It depends on how you're answering the question. I mean, it depends on like, I guess, what's going on. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's no such thing as enough money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's never such. It's no such thing as enough. Because of the fact that I would like my money to outlive me for generations. I want my money to I want my great grandchildren to be like, oh, well, my great great granddad did this to set us up, whatever, which would inspire them and many others to do the same, or, have aspirations to build that same type of wealth for more generations within our family. So it's no such thing. I mean, me and you talk about like how many family members we got, an easy 100 off the top of my head right now. We talk about like chartering a whole plane, like to take everybody places. So, yeah, it's never enough. It's no such thing as enough.
So for me, I don't really have, like, when they say how much money is enough money, I don't necessarily have a cap or a minimum, because I feel like it just depends on our lifestyle, what we're doing, and our goals and our plans. So let's say if we had $300 million, I wouldn't, feel like I had to get more and more. Like, I feel like sometimes people get to a point where it's like they're making a lot of money and they just keep wanting more and more and more and more and more money. So it's not necessarily that. I don't know.
So the question, more so, I guess you would like the question to be, how much money would make you stop wanting more?
No, I don't know.
Because
I don't want the question
I guess not what you want the question to be, but you get what I'm saying though? Because some people, just gonna keep making, once you start making money, you just making money, right? But some people might make enough money and be like, oh, I'm good. Like, it's flowing. I don't really want to work hard to increase my profit for the year. They work hard to make sure that they're getting in $1 million a year. They stop at that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, I could say that. Like, if I was getting a certain amount where we were able to live our lifestyle comfortably, and if we stopped working, our residual income would still cover everything we wanted to do, including our trust for our future generations and stuff like that, then I would be content, and I wouldn't be worried about trying to increase that even more.
You said a number?
I don't have the number yet.
Okay.
Because, we're still
calculating that number, I guess, to a certain extent.
Yeah. And I mean, we're still in the process of getting to where we think we want to be. And I know a lot of times once you reach your goals, you do start creating some bigger goals for yourself, because there's things that you just didn't know were possible.
Yeah. And I don't know what the maintenance is like on 600 acres. So
yeah.
Here we go. It's my goal or your goal?
Yours. What about you guys? Did a lot to live this here lifestyle?
You said, what are some of their goals?
Yeah. Like, what are some of the goals that you guys have for yourselves and your families?
I mean, I don't think we ever answered this, right? Okay. If one career takes off and the other doesn't, how will this affect your relationship? What if one partner doesn't make money?
So if one took off and the other didn't, I would say retirement and my family wants for nothing. Amen. But yeah, if one of our careers took off and the other didn't, I think that would still just be a blessing. I always want to see my family prosper. Amen. Amen. Excuse me. I think it would still be a blessing, because one success is success for the both of us. Yeah. And with that person's success, we could figure out how to make the other person successful as well. So let's say his music business career shot off and my doctor career started sinking down. We could figure out, like, okay, he would have reach and stuff because of the money he has, so we could work on marketing for me or getting me a business coach or something like that. Like, you can help your partner build themselves up too. So if I'm not making any money and he's making all the money, I don't think it would affect us negatively. We would just, if that's my desire, is to be a successful physician, then we would just work towards that goal. Or if it's vice versa, if my doctor career takes off and his music career, God forbid, didn't, then it would be like, okay, well, let's figure out what's your goal and why is it not working? What things have you done and what things can we try to do differently?
Pretty much.
When you're married, the two become one. No worries, you've got each other. True that, true that. Thanks, Orange. Yeah. Yes. Please don't forget to subscribe, guys. Make sure you like this video and share.
Please and thank you.
Yes. But yeah, so honestly, I don't think it would affect our relationship negatively at all. because there's just times that happens where one person is doing well and the other person may not be doing as well. And even if one partner didn't make any money, it's just kind of like, okay, well, let's figure out like, what is the goal here? Like you just have to work together and figure out like, what do you want to do? Honestly.
Yeah, and if somebody's not making like zero, like bringing in like nothing, I guess that's a talk between you two. And if if that's okay, then you just got to build a life around that.
Yeah,
we've actually heard of that,
mm-hmm.
is building a life around one income, and it actually, they say it works. It's actually better sometimes than
Even when you have two incomes. If you just live off of one income, that second person's income you save with, you can invest with, like that's how you grow wealth quickly.
And
as well.
people, you could cut down on insurance costs, you cut down on gas costs. What was the first thing I said?
Insurance costs.
Yeah, well, insurance, gas. You cut down on a lot. Lunch.
Hey, Uncle Mark.
What's up, Uncle Mark? Going to work and doing the lunch. If you pay for a babysitter, babysitting is a lot of money. So that's a lot that come out of people's check. So if you just stop doing that, sometimes you'll save more.
Yeah, but hold on a bit. The question is, if one career takes off and the other doesn't, how will this affect your relationship? And what if one partner doesn't make money? But yeah, so go ahead. Sorry.
Wait, why you said that?
Because new people were joining and they probably didn't hear the question.
But yeah.
So yeah, so at the end of the day, for us, it wouldn't matter if one person took off and the other person was struggling. We would help the other reach their goal. And if one person didn't make any money, again, I mean, it doesn't really matter. If the goal is for us to both be successful, we're going to work until we're both successful.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So okay, next question. They can support in other ways. Right. It's all about the team. That's very true. It's kind of what Saquon was just saying before you got in, was that like with children, babysitting costs is very expensive. So if one person's at home, they can help with the kids. They can help just in different aspects.
Yeah. So we asked this question last time, but I don't think we asked this question with everybody on. So should we talk about it now?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So for you guys that did hear this question last time, you can join in with how you feel about it, all right? How strong are your feelings about visiting relatives on holidays and other occasions? Who will you visit and how often? How will you each keep up family traditions, obligations, and I still don't know this word. Social niceties. Social niceties. That's what I'm gonna go with. That sounds right. Social niceties. So, do you want to start off? Well, okay, yes. You want to start it off? How strong are your feelings about visiting relatives on holidays and other occasions?
So my feelings are very strong. I love seeing my family and Saquon's side of the family for holidays. I'm just a family-oriented person. So I feel like, we make it a priority. This year is a little different because of COVID, so we can't really travel as much. But pretty much every other year, I think we've been to Virginia for one holiday at least, whether it's New Year's or Christmas. And then we go to mommy's, of course. Family over everything. Yes, boo-boos. So yeah, so we're definitely always going to spend time with family. And I think holidays are such a great time for it to be a positive come together and celebration. I think I said this last time, but like a lot of times it's kind of like a family reunion, but it's at someone's funeral when someone passes away and we're grieving. Even though it's a celebration of their life, it's like holidays is a joyful time where you can come together and just be grateful to be around each other and celebrate. I also do think, though, once you start your own family, that it's nice to start to have some new traditions. And I know, like Saquon and I, I said this last week too, want to start like traditions where people will come to us and we'll have a holiday that everybody comes and celebrates at our house. And then also some traditions that we may do just us in our little family unit.
Yeah.
So that's for that part of the question. That's my answer.
For me, yeah, I like visiting family too. It gives you, you know, get to see them again, get you catching up, and you get to feel like energy again. Yeah, I mean, everything she said, that's how I feel about it. And I really strong. That's what the bond family is probably the one with yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of how I look at it. It's like it's cool to have that catching up like that one time, because you get in these little points where you live in life and everybody have their own life, you know. So it's cool to have that one time a year to just catch up and break the ice and have fun. I don't like when it's a funeral or something like that. So yeah, I do like it when it's holidays and occasions to just have that fun, and literally it's just no stress. Have no stress and just let go.
I wouldn't say it's no stress.
Yeah, it's always stress.
It's always stress.
Yeah, it's always some type of stress. But
families bickering. But I think that's just the joys of families. Like it's it's just always when we come together, there's gonna be laughter, there's gonna be drama. It's just like that's a family though. That's any relationship. It's like ups and downs, it's everything. But it's like irreplaceable.
Yeah. It should always get you to a point where you like, I don't know if I want to leave, but I gotta leave. You know, so like I said, we all have different directions we all going in life, but we have to make time for each other, love it. But my goal for my family is to stay happy forever. Yeah,
that's a good goal. Yeah. That's a really good goal.
Whose will you visit and how often?
So we'll visit both families. Yeah. Right now, we live in the same state as my side of the family, so it's easier to see them. We see them very often, probably like weekly, if not weekly. Now, definitely monthly. So we see them very often. And Saquon's side of the family, his immediate family, we were seeing multiple times a year.
Yeah.
But this year, unfortunately, we couldn't. And then
did we see them this year at all?
No.
No? No, last time we seen them was my birthday.
Yeah.
No, last time we seen them was Uncle Mark's.
That was in December, yeah. So yeah. So we will definitely see both sides of the family. That was just that part of the question?
Yeah, and how often? I mean, when we move, it probably won't be as often with your mom. I think we will see them still. I think we'll see our parents quite a bit because you know I feel like if we go,
they'll be closer, just flying to us.
Yeah, if we go any closer to my mom, she'll be there, and I know your mom was just gonna, you know, every chance she get. So. I mean, for a break though, you know what I'm saying? Every chance she get. How will you each keep up family traditions, obligations, and social niceties? What holidays are we talking about post grandchildren? The podcast also brings us together. Yeah, and we're trying to get more people on here to kind of just start getting more conversation going. And we're gonna start doing the Zooms to have more people come together. Soon I think it's gonna end up like a reunion to a certain extent.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So what holidays are we talking? We haven't solidified holidays after the grandchildren are here, after our children are here yet.
Yeah. What are y'all favorite holidays? What? Because okay, so how about this? All right. So on this side where we at right now, right? The grandkiddies don't have a primary place where they go on, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, really anything just yet. Where it's like everybody makes sure they go there.
Our nieces and nephews?
No, the grandkids. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So we have to see what the primary is here too. Because I don't know I think I know And I miss y'all. Miss y'all too.
Miss you too.
So yeah, we kind of know what the primary is for you, mommy.
Thank you, Andre. Okay, so Mama J, Uncle Mark, what are you guys' favorite holidays?
Yeah.
When do you want us?
Yeah. When do you want us? Uncle Mark too, and for Uncle Mark, G, anybody with kids. When would you guys like your kids to be in your home or wake up with you? Maybe not even your home. If it was a family trip, you know, what vacation would you prefer your kids to be with you? Think that's
Mommy said Thanksgiving. Okay. Well,
this seems like it's gonna work out pretty easy.
Because you think your mom's gonna say Christmas?
I do think so.
Let's see. Uncle Mark said Christmas.
Okay.
Mama J, you about to miss out, girl.
Yeah. I will say, Thanksgiving with y'all is different. I see more people in the kitchen cooking with y'all than at my house. Well, our type of Thanksgiving. I have so much to be thankful for.
Yes, don't we all?
We really
seriously,
do.
Like we are all very blessed. Yeah. We are very, very blessed. All of us just to be alive right now. Christmas and of course my bead.
You don't even invite nobody.
I know.
You be talking about the kids not allowed.
Okay.
But no, so
Thanksgiving with the Riveras and Christmas with the Jacksons. I will take whatever, honestly.
I mean, no need to take.
There's no argument there. Everybody that was good. Okay, mothers.
Yep. Everybody's seen that happen live.
Okay, so Christmas in the VA, Thanksgiving in the AZ, and then once we get our lives together and move and stuff, we'll tell you our holiday.
We'll just be doing our holiday.
Yeah.
But what if?
Huh?
What if everybody end up around us?
If everybody moves to us?
Yeah.
Moves to Georgia? Then we'll all be together.
Yeah.
That'll be wonderful. So if you guys all want to move to Georgia, we can make that happen. I need y'all Memorial Day week. Oh, yes. Memorial Day. We're still there.
Yeah.
Excuse me. We're still there.
But yeah, if everybody came to Georgia, that'd be
wonderful.
Great, actually.
That would be so great, guys. Like if we just like bought a whole bunch of land and we all lived like miles apart, but on the same plot of land, we all had our space. That would be wonderful. Seriously. Najima's moving there. Really? When? I sent it already. Sent what, Mama J? Oh, what, Mama J? Thought I knew. Y'all know I wanted to move. Yes, Boo Biz. Did you talk to Vester? Let's get the husband's stamp of approval.
Yeah, but if we do that, I mean, we'll end up having a holiday in Georgia. I could see that happening.
Georgia.
Maybe not Memorial Day.
Post grandbaby.
You sent it. You sent the post grandbaby?
Oh, she said it already. Maybe she meant to write said it that she'll move to Georgia post grandbaby, maybe?
Oh, probably. I don't know.
He likes the cheapness of the South. Laugh aloud. He's good. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, guys.
Yeah.
Listen.
Georgia sound like it. I think everybody needs to start figuring out how to get their finances together. So in the next 5 years, we just want all the family there.
Yeah. I know you guys have a lot of family in Georgia.
Yeah.
I would love both families to get together. Oh, yeah. That would be so much fun.
Yeah. I actually want to find, which is pretty difficult. I want to find another place like Kings Creek. It's hard to, I don't know what to look for.
What do you mean?
Like that setup. Like to have all them houses next to each other like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that setup.
They have those in the Poconos.
Really?
Mm-hmm. When we used to rent a house out there. Mom, remember when we used to rent? I don't know if it was a timeshare or not, but it was like a 2-story house out there, and there were other houses like next door to it. It was
Mm.
really nice too.
But yeah, I like the setup of it where it's like,
We
you know,
did love it.
everybody was next to each other, just houses across the street and next
Yeah.
door. I actually like that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Have
That
our
was
own block
fun.
party.
That was fun. Yeah, we did.
What,
Pretty
had your own
much.
block party?
No, it was like at Kings Creek. It was kind of like your own block party.
Oh,
Everybody was
yeah,
outside.
basically, once everybody outside, that's everybody, you know?
Yeah. And
Well,
Tim,
but they do-
timeshare several townhouses. Okay.
But yeah, they it do be other people mixing in. You remember them white people that came downstairs and started while they was drunk?
Yeah.
That was funny.
What was I gonna say?
But
we also want to start planning family annual trips.
Yeah.
Annual or biannual, because we want to do like big trips. We could start like in the country, but then eventually want to go outside of the country as a family too.
And no shots to the Jones-Lewis family reunion, but basically that's what we're saying. We want to almost have our own reunion type thing.
Well, that's not
the trip. Want to be a reunion type thing?
No, I said Christmas, but y'all didn't see it. Christmas.
No, we did see it.
Yeah, we said that's what we said, Mama J. Christmas is you have Christmas.
Yeah, that's why we said it's no issue.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
So you got Christmas, she got Thanksgiving. No arguments. We know where we'll be at.
Yeah.
But yeah, no shots to the Jones. You don't think that would be like a family reunion though? If you made something annual or
it's kind of like a family reunion, but I just want those to be like annual trips, because when we go out of the country, I don't know if that would really be considered like for the family reunion, because maybe a lot of people.
Oh, you say going out of the country stuff?
Yeah, the local within the United States, yeah, that's the family reunion.
Okay.
But out of the country, no.
Yeah, but like I was saying, no shots to the Jones-Lewis reunion, but we do want to start putting together our own family reunion.
It's not a shot. I mean, it's two other families coming together.
I mean, but yeah, I mean,
right?
I'm just, what? You said what?
Because it's like other families coming together now, because now it's my side of the family and your side of the family.
Yeah, but if we do that, that side of the family could come to that too.
Yeah, I don't think they mind.
You don't know?
Have multiple family reunions, right?
I don't know. We don't pop up on multiple family reunions.
Who else has them?
I don't know.
No one. That's why.
People have family reunions.
Yeah, in your family?
I'm pretty sure somewhere down the tree, somebody else have a family reunion.
Yeah, but for their people, and they may still show up to the Jones-Lewis. No problem.
Yeah, but we part of theirs and we're not getting an invite or something. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I do want to do that, and I would like it to. I don't know. Just think it would be cool.
Yeah. So that will be in the works. What else? That was a good question. That question sparked a lot of conversation.
It did. And you're welcome. I didn't see that. Thank you. Wyndham has properties like that. What do you look up though, as far as those properties are concerned? Like what? Well, your mom said timeshare several townhouses. Is that what you look for? Is several townhouses? Because that's been the difficult part to know what I'm searching for.
Uncle Mark said the Jones-Lewis is a great model to follow.
No, it is, and that's actually what I was thinking about. I actually wrote down like a whole little a whole plan kind of based off of that in a way.
Yeah, he wants to, because he was telling me you guys have like committees and things like that. So he was talking about doing things similar.
Yeah. I would love it. Yeah, we just got to actually, we have a president, a treasurer, and coordinators.
Oh, real official.
Yeah. And if I'm correct, every year the president and all that get voted in, correct? Like at the end of the reunion or something, right?
The family reunion was at a hotel in Scottsdale. That was like a family reunion, the engagement.
The engagement? Oh, yeah, that was. Wait, how'd you get to that?
Mommy said the family reunion was in a hotel in Scottsdale.
You said that was like a family reunion, the engagement? I thought they said something about it. I thought you brought up the engagement because somebody said something about the engagement.
The Scottsdale Airbnb is what she's talking about, honey. What hotel did we go to in Scottsdale?
She said I crashed a black family reunion in Scottsdale with my girls last year, and we partied our butts off.
Oh.
So I'm like, what? What are you talking about? What are you? The engagement? You see how smart she get? You had the blueprint. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to get that blueprint, Uncle Mark, and plan something
said
out.
I'm a planner, you know.
Yeah, I do know. But
Hot mess express. The writings just came in too fast.
Yeah. But we do got to get that plan. Maybe about 2 years out, though, we could have our first one.
Depends on the location. They even have it in Williamsburg.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be so much fun, though. Both families coming together.
Yeah, we'd have to vote on location, though.
Why?
Vote on a location?
Oh, each year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, that would be so much fun to get together and do that. Just make more memories, and the family, like that's what we were talking about. Like right now, like for my graduation party, it was like 50 people. For the wedding, it was going to be like 200 people. But like for our close, like immediate family, which Uncle Mark, Booby, of course, we include you guys in that. It's like 50 of us. And then think about like all the young adults getting ready to have children. Like our family is growing.
Yeah. Within the next 10 years, we probably 10 to 15, we'd probably be at 100 easy.
Yeah, you guys, like it's a lot of us. So
it's
that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, but it's gonna be fun. Definitely fun.
Yeah. And I think that's why I want to have a new family reunion, because we don't have nothing for just those people, those close people like that. You trying to end the question?
Yeah. That's interesting. Okay, so all nine married couples and couples in relationships. We had one similar, but it wasn't this question.
Okay, so
how will you decide which chores you do separately versus which ones you do together? That's a good question.
We pretty much do everything separately.
Unless we have like a cleaning day, like a deep cleaning day, then we kind of do it together.
True.
But yeah.
And even that deep cleaning day, even that deep cleaning day, you could be in the kitchen and I'm in my room cleaning something or whatever the case may be. You seen the same thing I seen?
Yeah. Go ahead, baby.
But yeah, you could be in the kitchen washing some dishes. I could be cleaning the bathroom or
I know you're joking. Woo, child. Uncle Mark. I know you are kidding around. JK.
I actually like cleaning my own bathroom though.
His own bathroom.
I know that use it.
And guess. But
True.
Yeah, I would say tell him, Ma. Tell him. I would say like cooking. Sometimes we do that together.
Y'all better not start. You're gonna get Poppy in
Charmaine, you should have saw your face. I can see my face. But yeah. So for the most part, yeah, we do a lot of things just separately throughout the day. We may just do whatever needs to be done in the house. And then there's certain times that we'll come together, we'll cook together, or we'll come together and we'll just like, it's a cleaning house day and we'll do that together. But for the most part, yeah, it's nothing that we really decide. It's just what we do.
Yeah. Just get it done.
Get her done. Uncle Mark, I'm still waiting for your just kidding. Oh man. Because if the woman's doing all the chores, if we're doing all the chores, then y'all need to be bringing in all the bacon and don't ask for any bacon from us.
Just kidding.
Thank you. Poppy is downstairs cooking and I'm upstairs doing overtime.
Put him to work, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I mean, what are some of the major issues in your family's medical and mental health histories? How do you feel about any past or present legal issues?
So I would say for medical, like, and I guess this is a good question. So these, once again, guys, if you're unfamiliar, these are 52 questions that you should ask your partner before you guys either move in together, before you move in together or before you get married. And that's a really good question to ask because you want to know where your partner comes from. You want to know what type of people are in their family because certain things are genetic. Not you. Like, think about.
I'm about to say.
Well,
some
certain things are genetic with him too, and with me.
They are.
But Poopy, why'd you say that? But diabetes runs in our family. It should be known. But yeah, so certain things like that. And like with him, he has a sickle cell trait. So that's important to know because if I did and then we had a child, our child could end up with sickle cell. Yeah. So this is actually a really good question to know. And especially with mental health, if people in your family suffer from like depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, things of that nature, you want to know because you never know if your partner just flips on you. No, I'm kidding. But I'm not.
Nah, it could happen though.
Yeah, seriously. So it's just good to know those things. For me, I would say like medical. I know there's like high blood pressure, diabetes, and those things though. Like people say that they're hereditary, but I think you can be prone to something, but your environment, your diet, your lifestyle is what triggers you going that way or not.
True.
So.
Like diabetes.
Yeah, like diabetes and high blood pressure. So knowing that that's something that runs in the family, you can do your due diligence by making sure you are going to the doctors, getting your levels tested, making sure you're good, and also making sure you're taking care of your health. So that way you can kind of help prevent that from happening.
Yeah. So for me, if I'm correct, I know about the diabetes. I don't know why I wanted to say heart, like some heart stuff is up in there, but I think my nana do, but I don't know. Like if that's like a history. So my mommy beat me like she was crazy. I was still scared of it. So yeah. I guess we could put that under mental issues. As far as that, to be honest with you, they say mental health, but I guess it is under mental health. Being older now, like older and more conscious of things, I could see how if somebody had a conversation about the mental history of their parents, the tempers within their household and things like that may have played a part. Because what people experience growing up can make some type of outcome for you, and it may not be what was happening in the house, but it at least may tell you why somebody may behave
the way they are.
Yeah,
that's very true. And so I would say that just understanding your partner's upbringing and the things that they went through in their household and knowing their family and how their family, your mom said, I never saw that. Just knowing your partner's family, like there's certain things like Saquon can see I'm like my mom in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. I can see that he's like his mom in a lot of ways. And so it's just knowing that you understand, you can be more understanding on where certain habits or traits come from, whether good or bad. And then, you can bring that to your partner's attention, whether it's something that needs to be changed or if it's just something you're like, yeah, you just like, you got that from your mom. Like it's a funny thing. Yeah. But yeah, so I think that's a good question to ask.
Yeah. And how do you feel about any past or present legal issues? We didn't have to experience any past or present, so we good on that, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really.
I didn't come to you
Nothing
with any
that like
legal
a
issues.
huh?
I never came to you with any legal issues, and we ain't have none
After us.
like since we've been
Oh, you're talking
together.
about like for us. Oh, I thought I was
Yeah.
still talking about the family. Oh yeah, and
Oh, about family?
you know there was no legal issues
Yeah.
with your girl.
As far as family's concerned, how do I feel about past legal issues? As far as the past thing, I'm not gonna say I don't care. I don't think about it like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think about it, so it's not really a factor into what I think about the person at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah.
And like you said, with us, there was we don't have any legal
No,
issues.
our family do.
Yeah, but we don't.
Yeah.
So next question.
We can turn that one off. Let me see. Oh, we did do this one before.
Excusez-moi.
Let me give it a good shuffle.
Can you guys believe that we're about to be in November already?
Hey,
like this month, this whole year.
It's like 2 more days.
Saturday or Sunday, I think. Saturday. Let's say 29th. Yeah, 2 more days. Man, this whole year flew by.
Yeah.
So quick.
It really did.
More stuff about the career.
Okay. Try another one.
Yeah. One more question. We've been here for an hour. What hobbies do you share? What kinds of social events or outings will you do together? When your partner goes out without you, how will you spend your time? That's a good one. I like the last one.
So what's the first one?
What hobbies do you share?
What hobbies do we share? Watching movies. Man, that's
Listening
hard,
to podcasts.
Yeah, listening to podcasts.
Hiking.
Learning. Shoot, we'll go to a museum together. We like
will
the
do
beach.
anything. Travel together. Go to the beach together.
Yeah. We don't do shopping too much. Well, I could shop more than her, actually.
I don't like shopping, y'all. I just need see, I like it, get it, cool.
And she don't even do that. She might see I like it and put it back.
Put it in my shopping cart, walk around, and then put it back.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Uncle Mark loves shopping. That's his hobby. When she leaves, he watches football. Yeah. Mama J, oh yes, we knew. You live shopping.
Yeah. When you leave, what am I doing? When you leave, I'm probably playing a game or on YouTube, watching something. Lately, homework a lot. Just relaxing. Like you're not really doing nothing. Sometimes. Yeah. Because my schedule be so packed with other stuff. I'll just be chilling.
Yeah. When you leave, it's the same. I'm either relaxing, watching TV, or listening to like an audiobook or something, working on something. I'm just relaxing. Yeah. It doesn't really change. And what kind of social events or outings will you do together? Everything.
Yeah.
Literally, pretty much, not everything, but most things we do together, unless it's like him going out with his boys or me with my ladies. Then other than that, we kind of do everything together for the most part. Yeah.
Yes, even stuff that I guess I don't really have a problem with you do for a little bit at least. For a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't even say that's necessarily even then.
Wait, you said even things
like a cigar bar. She'd go
and sit outside.
Yeah.
Food tasting. Oh, that's a nice one. He is his mother's child and a man after my own heart. shopping. Who else are we talking about though? Saquon? Oh, because you said you shop more than me.
Yeah.
What'd you just say? Oh yeah, you said, oh, that I would do something that I would do things that I didn't necessarily enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the cigar bar. Our friends, one of our friends' birthday, they're having a little celebration there.
Yeah.
It's not my zhuzh because I do not like smoke, but we are going to go and support. And she said that we should be on the patio. So I'm hoping that they get some good seats on the patio so I can have some fresh air.
And you know what? I can't shop like y'all. I don't mind.
You
I
guys
mind
don't
shopping.
need a date. No.
Nah, they do. They could spend. They could weigh each
No.
other out.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No, sis.
I like shopping, but not like they do.
Guys, can you make sure you like the video, please?
Please like the video. Please. We haven't gotten any likes all day. And we asked y'all already. Nah, but yeah, these people, they could go from store to store to store to store.
I can't. They can literally shop for hours.
Yeah. I probably got like 4 or 5 stores in me, maybe.
Hours. I don't even have that many stores in me.
Yeah.
I'd rather actually have it where you deliver stuff to my house. I try it on, what I don't want, return.
I like the experience.
I don't. Because, it depends what kind of store it is, too. If it's a store that has a lot of things that I like, then that's fine. But if it's a store that I have to search for, like Mama J and Mommy, you guys can search, find nice things. I don't do this. I don't like the searching.
Yeah.
No,
too much. Don't put me in nothing like that. I'm not gonna have a good time at all. Like if I have to go to like a Burlington or who else do that? Marshall or Dillard's and them do that sometimes.
Nordstrom.
I'm good. And then it makes it bad because like when I go to Nordstrom,
fall back in.
When I go to Nordstrom, like all the expensive stuff is sorted out, but all like you know what? They're not even that cheap. Period. So, but the stuff that's on clearance and sales, you know, it's just all mixed up, and I can't do that. That's not good. That's not.
It's not fun. Time, yeah. I'm not a clothes hunter.
Yeah. Do you find the good deals in there? Yeah, but I can't do it.
Yeah. And there's some people I think like our moms who enjoy who just enjoy like hunting for certain things. They're the hunt. They like the hunt. And your girl,
yeah. You know what else would take me out of it too? If I gotta drive at least 2 times during my shopping experience, it's over. If I get in the car and get comfortable, we might just go eat something and go home. And that's about it. I can't I
don't even like doing that with grocery shopping, going to multiple stores.
And we be trying to do it to save money.
I just don't like shopping. It's not for me.
Yeah.
But I will say
we fell off with the shopping thing because certain stuff we were getting shipped at first.
Yeah, but we always had to tip them.
You don't have to.
No, but you should. So
they getting paid,
babe. You should tip. You know, working in the food industry, that it's important to tip servers. They are serving because they're carrying they carry the heavy waters that we order and they bring it up the stairs. They have to, it's polite.
I guess. Guys. I don't tip people like the pizza man and stuff like that.
Yes, you have.
Not really.
Anyway, you should. That's their job. They get paid less than minimum wage, and
I didn't know the pizza man got paid minimum wage.
Less than minimum wage.
No, I don't think they get paid less. I think
yes, they do. If they get tips, then yes, they do.
A delivery driver?
I think so. I think they get paid like $5.25. Yeah, Orange said, and they barely get paid.
We are deals, and we love the rush of shopping.
Yes, they do. Thanks. I know what I'm talking about, baby.
They get paid less than minimum wage? That's crazy.
Yes, because they get their tips. That's what they try to do.
But they get paid as low as waiters servers, do you think?
Yes, hon.
Because in Virginia, I know the service was getting paid like $250.
That was years ago.
It
They
can't
done
be that
upped
much
it
now
now.
because they only get paid.
Oh, their
Minimum
minimum
wage in
wage is
Virginia was about
$7.
the same thing it was when I was there 10 years ago.
$7?
Yes.
That can't still be the minimum wage. That doesn't. Nah, that's not the minimum wage.
This is what I heard recently.
You gotta look that up. Fact check, because are you sure that was the minimum wage? Now Google, that was in 2014. What is it now?
Beginning next year, it's going to go up to $9.50.
What is it now?
It's not even saying what it is now when you type in that.
Yeah, but it's not going to jump. It can't jump from 7 something to
finding good deals. Yes.
What? It's $15. I know that.
Yeah, New York started off in a city. It was like that at first, only in the city, and then it bled out.
I remember Seattle did the $15,
yeah,
and then
Seattle
they were trying to do like all fast food, like McDonald's and stuff.
No,
$15.
if I'm correct, the city had like in the city of New York, I think they had $15 before Seattle had $15.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
$7.
That's crazy.
Dinner time, Andre.
And mommy, if you can't, ask CJ what the minimum wage was, because I'm pretty sure he got paid it.
Yeah, it has to be like 8 in Virginia. Yes, it started in the city first. Okay. Yeah. That's $15. I mean, it is expensive, so that's really not doing much for you.
$7.25. Yeah, that's what they moving into.
Yeah, Virginia, you should be ashamed.
Yeah,
$7.25 since 2014.
That my first job was $7.25.
Your cost of living is not that great for you to keep the minimum wage that low.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because is their cost of living less than Arizona?
If they cost of living less than Arizona, I don't know.
That's bananas. Like your minimum wage didn't change for over 6 years. I thought it goes up every year. No,
you mean 6? I'm telling you, that was 2009 that I started working.
Oh, well, I think so. 2014, but the minimum wage doesn't go up every year. You usually get a raise every year.
Yeah, certain people, and it depends on. See, Virginia is one of the right to work states, and people be getting fired. People just.
So is Arizona, and the minimum wage.
But it's different here. It's just
Virginia is Democratic or Republican.
Oh, I don't know. But I do know it's a Commonwealth, and I don't know if that makes a difference. But
what does that mean?
I don't know. That's all I know.
Okay, let's educate ourselves. Hold on, y'all. Democrats. Virginia is a Democratic state. Well, you would think they would raise their minimum wage. Commonwealth.
It's an independent country or community, especially a democratic republic. What is the difference between a commonwealth and a state?
There's no difference.
Yeah, I don't
know. It absolutely makes a difference. What makes a difference? Oh, the Commonwealth. Why does it make a difference, Mama J? Come on and educate us, young folk.
The Commonwealth's purpose is twofold: is to advance democracy and human rights, and to aid economic development.
Let's see. 15 pros to living in a Commonwealth state. Commonwealth will also have laws to protect its citizens. Oh, my phone's gonna die. Guess I'll be educating myself till later.
The Commonwealth state elects their leaders.
Well, don't all people?
I guess. Leaders? I don't know. You have greater freedom. You have greater freedom and prosperity in the Commonwealth. When you live in the Commonwealth, you will have greater freedom to make and keep your wealth. Believe it or not, in some countries, this is talking about countries. So.
Yeah. So Yeah, I don't really. So, Mama J, you're gonna have to tell us what the difference is, because
Yeah,
just sounds like a regular state to me.
And I just realized I need to stop repeating that then, because I heard that too many times.
What?
Living in Virginia,
What?
that certain stuff not gonna happen because it's a Commonwealth. Like they be like, oh, you think marijuana gonna be legalized here? Nah, this a Commonwealth. It'd be one of the last states.
Well, there's only, I think it said 4 states that are Commonwealth.
Yeah.
So I mean, it must mean
it got to be
something,
a difference.
but yeah.
Because if I'm correct,
Excuse us for our ignorance, because
did
we
they
don't
say
know.
Puerto Rico was a Commonwealth? No.
Excuse us for our ignorance. We don't know. I don't know, honey. You already know that wasn't my strong suit. I got an A in geography.
Yeah, although Puerto Rico is an unincorporated territory of the United States, classified as a Commonwealth.
Massachusetts is a Commonwealth. So what does it mean? What does that mean, Booby? What did that do for what did that do for the people of Massachusetts? Someone break it down, because Saquon and I have no clue. Booby has no clue either. At least we're not alone, because I'm like, man, is this common knowledge? Like, should we be shamed? Like, should we know this? But that's our assignment, guys. Let's figure out the benefits of a Commonwealth state. Is there truly a benefit, or is it just another state?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because right now it's just seeming like another state, and Commonwealth Virginia is seeming like they need to get it together. And I'm glad they're raising the minimum wage for these young folks out there.
It says it's a traditional English term for a political community founded for the common good. If you ask me, if I could just think about, in that sense, I would think about Massachusetts, Virginia. These are colonial states. If I'm correct off the top of my head, those are colonial states. Like they have a big colonial history.
Okay. Sounds good. Booby said yes.
So maybe it might be something like that.
There you go. Right? Piece it together.
So those like the top places when they first came and settled, maybe that they was popping in.
Okay. We'll go with that for tonight, guys. I don't know.
That's all I could think of.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Because the other one, I don't know about.
You said Puerto Rico was?
Puerto Rico is considered one, but it's not really a state though. So the other 2 though is Pennsylvania and Kentucky. I don't know about Kentucky, but I know Pennsylvania is very colonial as well.
Independent country or community. So maybe these were they
the beginning place. Like Pennsylvania is where you could go see the mint. You could go see, the Liberty Bell with the crack in it. That's in Pennsylvania. So I think it's those colonial places. What?
Nothing. I'm not saying it on camera.
What?
Nope.
You think you're gonna be wrong about something?
I will be.
Say it in my ear. I mean, it's only 4, so I mean, I think it might be something similar like that. No, you can't. It can't, because those are all the ones down south.
That's okay.
I'm just telling you.
Thanks, son.
The distinction is basically in the name alone.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, I thought
back
about that.
Back in the day, it sounds.
Where's distinction in the letters Virginia? In the letters of Virginia, or Massachusetts, or Kentucky, or
no, Commonwealth is a distinction.
Just to say that piece.
Yeah. Like for some reason it was something. I will have a more definitive answer for you.
Yeah.
We all need some research. Okay, I'm just glad that we're not alone, because
So we all got to stop saying that till we figure out.
Well, I never even knew that was
But nah. Why did we get on that? What was the last question? Yeah, I don't even know how we got on that.
I think the last question was about what hobbies we do together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how we got there either. All I know is
we started talking about minimum wage and all that.
Oh, I don't even know how we got there.
I don't know either.
I think, can't you do that in any state? Make as much or little as you want.
Oh, they got you making as little as you can. We see that.
All right, y'all. It's been an hour and almost 30. So we are going to get off. Thank you guys for joining us for another night of our live.
Yes.
Stay tuned. We have another couples episode coming to you soon. And we have another episode with just him and I, Saquon and I, coming as well.
Yeah,
so
2 episodes coming your way.
Yes.
And some other big things just coming our way. We're still working on it, though.
All right. Love you guys. Thanks again. Have a great night. Be safe. Stay warm because it is cold.
Yes, and
it's getting colder.
Y'all have a good night. If you haven't yet, please like this video. Subscribe to our channel. And next time we send the link, tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
All right. All right. Good night, y'all. For real. Peace.